If you run a dryer vent cleaning business and you want Facebook ads bringing in real jobs instead of just wasting ad spend, then this video is for you. Most campaigns don't fail because Facebook ads don't work. They fail because they've been set up the wrong way. Take it from me, I run a marketing agency that works specifically with home service businesses, and I see the same mistakes over and over again. But you're in luck because in this video, I'll show you the exact setup that we use to generate dryer vent cleaning jobs through Facebook ads. And I know that you're a business owner, so I won't waste any more of your time. Let's just dive into the video and get into it. So the very first thing we want to do is go to Ads Manager. As you can see on the left-hand side, we're in the campaigns area, and we're just going to tap on this big create button. Now the type of campaign objective that we want to pick is going to be leads, this one here, because we want to collect their information when they fill out our form on our website, or they call us, or message us, or fill out one of our instant forms. I personally prefer to use instant forms. I find they're the best, so we're going to tap on continue. Now to break down Facebook ads in a very simple manner for all you newbies out there, what we have here is the three different levels. We have the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level, right? You can also go and see it all up here as well. So the campaign level is all just about budget. So I like to have campaign budget optimization, so I keep this on campaign budget and I just put in my budget here. And then the ad set level is about the conversion location, so where you want the conversion to happen on your website or through an instant form or through a message, and picking the correct page to use, so your dry vent cleaning business page, and then also putting in your audience targeting, so you're making sure your ads show up in the areas that you actually service, okay? And then we have the ad level, which is actually creating the ad, the thing that stops them from doom scrolling on Facebook and gets them to read your ad, get convinced by it, tap on the button and get a quote from you, all right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start off in the campaign level and we're gonna put in our budget. What I personally recommend for you if you're just starting out, spending anywhere from $50 to $100 per day if you're in Australia, around $35 to $70 per day if you're from America, and 25 to 50 pounds if you're from UK, okay? So we're just gonna start off with 50 right now and then tap on next. Now, as you can see, we just landed in the ad set level. What we wanna do now is actually change the conversion location. I want this to be on single and instant forms. Now I pick instant forms because I find they're by far the best when it comes to Facebook ads. It doesn't take them off the platform and send them to a website, and it also avoids the problem of having a really bad website that takes too long to load or just isn't conversion focused. So to avoid the headache and just make everything easy and streamlined, just put it on instant forms. I find it works way better. So then just select your page here. I've selected my Daniel Dimsey page. This is just my demonstration page for these ad tutorials. Now we'll go down to performance goal. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on this. Just keep this on maximize number of leads. It's way better than maximize number of conversion leads. You end up just paying a premium for the same lead quality, okay? So tap on maximize number of leads, scroll down, and we're gonna actually start putting in our location targeting. But there is a massive issue that people mess up here. So what we've got it on right now is Advantage Plus. We want to take this off and move this back to the old traditional targeting methods. Okay, so how we do that is we scroll down and we go further limit the reach of your ad. I know you're probably thinking, Daniel, that sounds scary. I don't want to limit the reach of it, but you do, trust me, because when I explain this, you're going to actually thank me for this because you're not going to waste a bunch of money. So click on further limit the reach of your ads, tap on continue. So what this does is this makes sure that your ads don't show up outside of the areas that you actually target. Okay, when you have this on the other setting like it was on just before, it'll go through and start showing your ads to the cheapest leads, even though they're outside of your targeting area. You really don't want this because you're going to be wasting your hard-earned cash on people that you can't even service, right? They might be in another state or 100 Ks or miles away. You don't want this, okay? Now we're gonna go and actually put in our targeting zone. So just tap on this little pencil here, tap the little arrow down here, and then just type in one of the areas that you live or where you're gonna target. So let's just do Austin, Texas, okay? Now we're going to remove Australia, and then here we have it right here. So put in your targeting zone with how far you're willing to drive, okay? If you don't like this area right here, you can tap on drop pin and drop it in another area where you'd like, and then just remove the initial one, okay? And then just increase and decrease your targeting. But there is a secret that I need to share with you here, and it's putting in exclusion zones that guarantee that your ads don't go to anywhere outside of your targeting zone, okay? They guarantee it. This way you cannot be getting leads outside of there, all right? So what we wanna do is tap on drop pin and drop a pin just outside of our targeting zone like this. What we wanna do is tap on it again and then just tap on exclude, okay? Now, what I like to do is I like to just make these very close to my initial targeting zone. So I just stretch these out a decent amount, bang, just like that. And now all I would do is literally just put in a bunch more exclusion zones all the way around our current targeting zone. Okay, definitely do this. It'll save you shit tons of money, okay? Now, once you put in your target zone for obviously where you target, you can change the age range. I would suggest just going in here and just changing this from 18 to about 25. And then I would not use this as a suggestion. just because most people under the age of 25 probably are either cleaning their dryers themselves or just not caring about cleaning it at all, okay? So they're probably a really bad target audience for you. I mean, obviously you know your business and your area better than I do, but I really doubt you get many clients under the age of 25. Okay, now you can change your genders here. I don't recommend doing that, and everything else I do not recommend touching either. So once you've done that, all you want to do now is just tap on next. Bang, now we're in the ad level. So this is where we're actually creating the thing that people can actually see, and the form as well that they can see as well. Okay, so we're going to scroll down, and the type of ad that we're going to use is single image or video ad. What I personally recommend is having about 5 different ads running, so you can have multiple different tests and know which ones are working and which ones aren't working. So how we actually set up the ad here is we go down to add creative, and we tap on setup ad creative and do image ad. All right, video ads also work really well, but for this demonstration I've just grabbed an image. So tap on image ad. So bang, here's the image that I've created here. It's 1080 by 1080. That's the ad format, so the ad size. So we're going to tap on next now. We're going to keep all these on original. Don't worry, you can make a separate ad for 9 by 16 if you really want, but honestly, just keeping all of these original will do fine. AI now stretches these images out a little bit, so it looks really normal regardless. So there's no real point in creating a whole new image for it. Now tap on next. Now for the primary text, headlines and everything right now, I'm just going to leave this as it is, besides just changing this to get quote, because we're gonna fill this out after we've done all the image stuff, just so you can see when I actually put the words on the ad and how it looks. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna tap on next. And as you can see, this has just generated a bunch of different AI photos for me. If you find anything that's good, I recommend just using it, but obviously all of these just seem to be absolutely garbage, and they don't really make a difference, right? So let's just tap on next. Now here's all the enhancements that I like to have on my images. I don't like to have any of these. These absolutely suck. And then everything else here I generally keep on, all right? And we tap on done again, bang. So here's our image set up. Now what we wanna do is start creating the actual primary text, so the text that goes at the very top of the ad, and the headlines, the text that goes right here, and the descriptions, which goes right under the headline, okay? So let's put in the primary text first. So bang, I've just pasted in my primary text like this. Here's what it is. I like to have really personal, big ad copy here, right? This is the area that people go through and read, and it's like the most convincing area. I don't like to keep this small. I like to have as much stuff in here as possible when it comes to convincing them to get in a quote. Now, sometimes when you paste this over from your notes like I did, it'll go in here a little bit weird. So just make sure to fix it up so it looks all good. Bang, just like I have. Now this looks absolutely beautiful. So feel free to read through this, pause the video, I don't really mind. This is the type of stuff that works really well for dry vent cleaning businesses, this type of ad copy here. But for now, we're just gonna scroll down and put in our headline. So the headline that we're gonna go with is a pretty simple one, right? You just wanna tell them what you want them to do, which is schedule their dry vent cleaning, right? Or get a quote, just anything like that, right? This is very simple, guys. It's literally just telling them what you want them to do, okay? Now for the description, we wanna put in something that's pain point focused. Like what I'm gonna use is dry taking too long. Now you might not be able to see the description just because how this is sitting, because my headline is a little bit too long, but it depends on which phone sees the ad, right? If you have one of those bigger iPhones, you'll be able to see the description, but one of the smaller sized iPhones, you can't actually see it. Let me just show you it right now. If we just quickly remove this, bang, as you can see, this is what they'd see right at the bottom, okay? Now I'm gonna make sure to keep this in here just like this, because it's a really good headline. Now that is our ad done so far, but we still need to create the instant form. So the thing that they actually fill out after they tap on the get quote button. So how we do that is we scroll up to destination, which is here, and we're gonna tap on create form. How we're gonna set these forms up is we're gonna keep it on more volume, sharing settings open, we're gonna remove flexible delivery, we're gonna tap on next, we're gonna remove the greeting because it's just a massive waste of time. Now we're just gonna add in some qualifying questions here, okay? So what I recommend is having about 3 to 4 different qualifying questions. For examples, you can have multiple choice questions like what's the best way to contact you, and then they can select their different answers down here like phone call, text message, email, or anything like that. And then you could have another question like this one here, short answer question, asking for more particular things like what's the issue they're having with their dryer, is it taking too long, or just anything like that. But these are the type of questions that you want to be asking, because people will literally have to go through your form and select different answers and actually think about it and then type out a manual answer to something. This way it kind of forces them to be high intent leads and not tire kickers, because people who don't really care about getting their dry vent clean, they're just not going to go through this effort, all right? So once you've done all that, you just want to go down and make sure to grab all the correct things from them. So you want to make sure to not have this optional. You want their phone number so you can follow up with them. So another thing that I'd typically like to grab would just be their street address as well, all right? And then for the description, you usually just type in something like, please fill out the form, okay? Now, once we're done that, we just want to tap on next. We want to put in a privacy policy. If you don't have one, you can just deselect this here and then tap on next. Now, here's the page that they get after they've gone through your whole form. So I like to keep this as thanks, you're all set, and then I'd like to set an expectation here. Like, you can receive a quote from us within the next 5 minutes, 24 to 48 hours, or anything like that. It really just depends on how long it takes you to get to them. So the reason why I like to do this is because it stops a lot of window shopping, because a lot of people will be like, okay, well, I've already booked in for a quote. I'm not gonna go mash 20 different other dry event cleaning businesses to get like 18 different quotes, okay? So we wanna really set our expectation right here. And what I also like to do is put this on Call Business and then just put in my number right here, just so if anyone that needs this urgently can literally just call us right now, okay? So it's really good to have this here. Now, if you really want to make those leads even higher intent, you can make sure to start a conversation in Messenger. This way, if they don't answer their phone, you literally have direct access to their Facebook account where you can message them, okay? Because it'll start a conversation instantly with them. Now, you won't have that issue if they put in an old phone number or the wrong phone number or anything like that, okay? Because you'll literally have a direct message line with them. Now, once you've done that, tap on publish, and then that's it. All you need to do is just publish your campaign now. Now, like I said before, have about 5 different ads, a couple of different ad sets on different angles. This is the best way to set up your ads. If you did want an unfair advantage in your dry event cleaning business, I have a link in the description to my advertising course. There is no better investment that you could make into your dry event cleaning business than learning how to advertise and advertise properly. So make sure to go in the description, join the course, say hello, and start making some ridiculous profits for your business.